Guys, I'm here for Kids Crew. So excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to hang out with you all. Let's go. Let's get started the Kids Crew. Yes, what's happening? What? Where is it? No one's here. Can you look? No, where? I know. I reckon they're hiding in the playground. Gonna go find him. Yes, here we go. Got him. Yes. Oh. What? Where? I can't see him anywhere. Oh gosh, maybe. Oh, Oh, looking through. No, I can't see anyone. Can you see any kids? Can't see any kids anywhere. This is crazy. Where is everyone? What's happening? Oh, here we go. I know. Give a shout out. Hey kids, where are you? Where are you? What's happening? Man, I thought they were here. Gosh, this is crazy. I think I know what's happening. I think it's this coronavirus. Everything's changing. It's a little bit crazy, isn't it, kids? Like, I don't know about you, but everything is changing. And it's a little bit scary sometimes. It's a little bit worrying. I don't know what's going to happen. Like all the things that I normally do, they're shutting down. They're stopping. They're taking a break. But I mean, even though we don't have Kids Crew this afternoon, it does remind me a little bit of some stories. Because I remember some stories that I heard at Kids Crew this year. And we've been learning about this guy called... What was his name again? You guys know it is. It's Jesus, of course. And if I can remember the stories right, I think we heard a story the first week. We heard about Jesus having power to make people... Oh, I wonder if you can remember what it was. It was a word that started with C and it rhymed with bean. Oh, can you think of what that might... Did you get it? I think Jesus had the power to make people clean. Yeah, Jesus had that power because we all have sin in us, and so Jesus had the power to make us clean from our sin. And then I remember another story that we heard the week after, and there was this guy and he couldn't walk. And so his friends climbed up onto the roof of a house and they cut a hole through the roof. And then Jesus was like, what's happening, man? And then this guy just came down through the roof. And Jesus, I remember what he said to this man. It was really weird. Because you expected Jesus to be like, oh, you're healed. But no, he said, you are forgiven of your sins. That was a very strange thing. And I remember there were some people and they were like, Jesus, you can't do that. You can't forgive sins. And then Jesus said, well, what's easier? Is it easier to heal someone or is it easier to forgive their sins? And then he said, I am the Son of Man. I'm the Son of God and I have the power to forgive sins. And then he also said to this man, get up and walk. And this man who couldn't walk before, he just got up and walked out of there. Man, and we learned that Jesus has the power to forgive sins. And we learned that Jesus has the power to heal as well. And then, I remember another week we did and it was pretty crazy. We were all inside. And then Joe was talking to us, and I remember we were in a boat together, and there was this crazy storm, and we were like, it was so crazy, there was this massive storm. And then I remember that Jesus got up and he just said, stop! And the storm stopped. And I remember that. And I remember that we learned that Jesus has power over nature and over the storm. And that was so awesome. And then I remember last week we heard a story and we got some little chocolates, I think. And I remember Brendan told us a story about Jesus and there was like 5,000 people in front of him. And I remember that they were so hungry and they went, oh man, we need some food. asking around, and no one had any food except for one boy, and he had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And Jesus said, okay. And then what did he do with that? He fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. How crazy. And so Jesus had the power to feed people as well and to love them. And he had the power over food. Jesus, this guy has so much power. So I do have to wonder, does Jesus have the power over coronavirus? At the time, right, when the world's changing a bit and it's getting a bit scary, do we think that Jesus has the power over coronavirus? I mean, if Jesus has got power to heal people of their sins, and Jesus has got the power to feed 5,000 people, if Jesus has got the power over nature, and Jesus has got the power to care for people, then I think he's got to have power over coronavirus as well. And that's awesome. That's such good news, because we know that while the rest of the world is scared, we don't have to be scared, because Jesus is powerful. You know, Jesus got power even over coronavirus, and that's so good. I think that's absolutely wonderful. And for me, I just feel like even though the world's changing, it's getting a little bit sad, and some of the things that I like to do aren't happening anymore, I know that Jesus is more powerful than this. I think that's just awesome. And so kids, I know it's a bit sad. I know we're not at Kids Crew today. But I can tell you that Jesus is still powerful. And look, we're going to be thinking, and hopefully we're going to be able to find ways to still tell you guys all about how awesome Jesus is. And so keep in touch. Hopefully there'll be some more YouTube videos we'll be able to send you out. And just remember though that Jesus is powerful. And I reckon here's a challenge for you. If you know that Jesus is more powerful than coronavirus, then tell your friends about that. And if they're a bit scared about what's happening, you can say, it's okay. I know a guy, I got a friend who is more powerful than coronavirus. And you can tell them all about Jesus. So there's my challenge to you guys. I'm going to zone out, but hopefully I'll see you again. And I'll tell you all about some new cool stuff that's happening. Stay safe. Be nice to your mom and your dad, okay? Be nice to them, because they love you and it's stressful for them too. But take care of yourselves. Have a lot of fun. And I can't wait to see you guys back here at Kids Crew. All right. Bye.